banger.
It is. Remix. Hey, I'm glad everything's working for you too.
Hey, yeah, I know, right?
We put it all on you.
Oh, y'all did?
Yeah. Bennett fixed it
That's
yesterday.
fair.
You know?
That's fair.
It's okay.
Oh, chat's already talking about Nirvana Unplugged. Where Did You Sleep Last Night is a great one.
It is.
Something in the Way,
Yeah.
also a great one. Oh, Jess, we got to get you to do this.
Oh, shoot. I meant to do it before the show.
We can do it right after the show.
Okay.
It's fine.
Recording in progress.
Oh,
What is that?
that's what they do with the Zoom.
What is the Zoom?
Because we have Teresa on in the second segment.
Oh, yeah, no.
So when they turn on the Zoom.
Okay, I thought you said to do a Zoom right now.
No,
just
they're like recording the Zoom in process.
Best Halloween candy. Dude, bro, Kit Kats. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I'm a Twix fan.
What the hell is a Take 5?
This must be a Darnell poll.
Yeah, what is a Take 5?
Either that or he and Steven are on the same wavelength because Darnell loves a Take 5.
What? I don't even know what that is.
I don't really either. I think it has like peanuts and caramel
That's
and
a,
nougat.
it's an oil change place. Car wash place.
I think I'm Team Twix. Twix.
Twix. Yeah. Okay. All right.
It is Halloween candy season.
It is.
Oh, look, there's Darnell. Take 5 is the most underrated candy bar. He's trying to preach the Take 5
I think the
gospel.
most underrated candy is like a whatchamacallit.
Oh, I hate those. They're hard to chew.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
What's up, everybody? It is Thursday, October 16th. It is going to be a good day. Jessica Benson with you from the Grind City Media Studios in Memphis, Tennessee. John Roser filling in for CJ Hurt behind the glass. Coming up on today's show, the Memphis Grizzlies may be 0-4 this preseason, but we did get a little surprise with Jaren Jackson Jr. playing last night. In Greensboro, we will hit the highs and the lows of another preseason loss for the Grizz. Theresa Walker will join us in the second segment. We finally get to chat with her about the Titans firing Brian Callahan, what's next for them, what she expects from interim coach Mike McCoy. We'll also talk with her about an exciting upcoming weekend in the SEC. I have an activity for Roser in our third segment. It involves the best college quarterbacks of the last 25 years. We will do some WTF stories. Chicago Pope is a Cubs hater. Kim Kardashian just wants to know how much a carton of milk costs. We'll get into all of it. It is a Thursday. You know what we say. TGI almost Friday. TGI AF.
Yeah, T-Jit.
TGIF.
The boys mine.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
The boy is mine.
Let's go, Grizz! Let's go!
Oh, John Moran just broke the rim with that finish.
Defense, take that ball! Defense, take that ball!
Jared with a rejection.
Give me that!
Moran digs at it, knocks it away. Picked up by Pippen. Bob, Brandon Clark.
Ooh, on that rim!
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Just walking through FedEx Forum, what's that been like for you?
To be back here knowing that this is going to help St. Jude, it's going to recognize Fred Smith.
Yeah.
Come on now, what he did as an individual. It's going to highlight the city and that what this great place is. There's not many cities like Memphis.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Grizz Nation, it's almost go time for the 2025-2026 Grizzlies season. There's no better way to tip off the season than the 3-game mini pack with 3 of the biggest matchups of the first 3 weeks of the season. Lock in your seats for opening night against the Pelicans, Halloween versus Luka, LeBron, and the Lakers, and Cooper Flagg's first trip to Memphis with the Mavericks. Visit Grizzlies.com/packs to secure your pack today.
The second annual Hoops for St. Jude Tip-Off Classic is on Monday, October 27th at FedEx Forum. Don't miss Memphis women's basketball as they take on the Vanderbilt Commodores, or the long-awaited return of former Memphis head coach John Calipari when his Arkansas Razorbacks face the University of Memphis Tigers in charity exhibitions to benefit St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com, or you can get them at the FedEx Forum box office.
Feels great to feel the sunshine. Gotta own the day like it's all mine. Just got paid in his own time. Been working hard, I've been on the grind. I deserve this feeling, having my way. I've been on this healing. This is my day. The sun's out. Let's have a little fun now. I wanna let it all out. That's what it's all about. Cause I deserve this feeling, having my way. I deserve this healing. This is my day.
Grind City Media presents The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt. Live from the Grind City Media Studios on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday to you. Lots to get into today. Raise your hand. John Roser, put it in the air if you are ready for the Grizzlies preseason to be over. Me. It's me. Grizzlies lost to the Hornets last night, 145.
I'm putting every limb I have in the air.
Make it end.
Do I have a white flag
Hold
to
on.
wave?
Make it end.
I'm waving the white flag on the
Make it end.
preseason. Let's wave the white flag on the preseason. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
I love watching the Grizzlies give up 145
My
points to the Hornets
eyes.
preseason team. Grizzlies lose in Greensboro, 145-116. And we had to listen, if we were watching it on TV, to the Hornets team broadcast. We didn't even get Pete and Brevin and Rob along for the ride. Okay, let's start with the good. You know me. I am one who sees good in this world. Good is not a lot of what we saw last night. We saw Jaren Jackson Jr. play basketball.
We did.
The number one most important thing that happened last night is Jaren Jackson Jr. coming off of turf toe surgery this offseason, played basketball. He played a preseason basketball game, which means Jaren is good enough to play in a preseason game. And they kept telling us that he was ahead of schedule, but it was a treat. It was a surprise.
Yeah.
We talked yesterday, like, sure, he could be on schedule, but would he really play in a preseason game? And then looky here. We got to see Jaren play, and the Grizzlies won the tip, got the ball to Jaren Jackson Jr. He went with his little left-hand hook shot, put it in the bucket, and then I blacked out and didn't watch the rest of the game. Just kidding. That's when the game ended. It was crazy. I saw Jaren make a shot, and I was like, wow, the game flew by. It's over.
He played. I asked Mike Wallace on the radio pregame. I said, is he going to play like one shift in the first
No.
quarter? Or is he going to play like 20 minutes like Ty Jerome? And he goes, it'll probably be between that. No, he played more than 20 minutes.
22.
The 22 and a half minutes for Jaren Jackson Jr.
Every time we came back from a commercial or a timeout, I'd be like, this is where we don't see him. And then he'd be back out there. And I was like, this is splendid.
That is by far the best thing of last night, because it was like, oh, I'm looking out there. Like over half the time I looked out there, I was like, oh, Jaren's on the court.
Yeah.
Jaren's on the court. Great.
Good medical news should be celebrated.
Especially
I don't care
here.
that it's the preseason. The
Especially
preseason leads
here.
to the regular season. We are now less than a week away from the regular
Yes.
season. And it should be celebrated,
We're gonna have
appreciated.
Yes, we're having a pizza party for
We're
it,
having
actually.
a parade. It's of the most importance. Yeah. And he looked good running the court. Listen, like, not his best effort defensively. That is not the defensive player we have grown accustomed to. That's also not surprising, given that he is coming back from surgery, and that was his first game. I'm just glad he played. He didn't get hurt. He made some shots. He took a lot of shots. 7 of 20. He was 3 of 9 from 3. He set some nice screens, which I think is promising for the the promised Jaren and Ja pick and roll that has been flirted ahead of this season. He only had 1 assist. Would love to see the evolution of Jaren, the playmaker. I think he had 2 rebounds. Would love to see a continued assertion as a stronger rebounder. But ultimately, he was out there. And Rosa, we were talking before the show started. Like, at the end of the day, I don't know anything more about this team today after 4 preseason losses, really, than I knew going into the preseason. Like,
Okay. Well, here you go. Do you feel before preseason game number 1 happened? Do you feel after preseason game number 4? Do you feel better or worse than you did before preseason?
I'm trying to feel the same. I probably feel worse because when you watch a team lose 4 games in a row, and especially the defensive effort that has been on display this preseason, it gets a little hairy in your brain. But I still sit here and think, and this isn't helpful, but like the outcomes of this team this year range dramatically. They could be a top 4 seed, or they could be a lottery team. And we really won't know until we see Ja Morant play basketball with the rest of this group. And I get that we got Jaren back last night, and that's of utmost importance, but he's still out there without your star point guard, your brought-in veteran backup point guard in Ty Jerome, your other backup point guard in Scottie Pippen Jr., and you're still without Zach Edey. And so until I see the starting lineup with my own eyes, or the presumed starting lineup, it's really hard for me to make dramatic statements or conclusions about this team. And I'll even say not the starting lineup with Zach Edey, because that's going to take some time, but the hopeful starting lineup of whatever we get on opening night with Jock Landale at center, who he makes a lot of threes, but I would love to see some more rebounds there too.
Yeah,
a little more rim protection.
He looks smaller than I thought. And I know he's listed at like 6'10", but he doesn't feel like he plays like he's 6'10". That's... Yeah. The rebounding is going to be a problem until Edey gets back. It feels like we're kind of waiting on that.
Sure.
And I think the defense clearly is going to be an issue. And the defense was a problem down the stretch last year when Jaren was even out there.
Right.
Like the defense was a problem.
On a scale of 1 to 11, random numbers, how frustrated were Eric and Mike on the radio call last night? Because you were doing the pregame, postgame show for the first time.
From the radio studio. Now, I've done it before. I filled in for you. I filled in for Gary Darby back in the day. But now it's me and Bennett splitting the road games. Yeah. It's me and Bennett holding court. So here's the thing. Being in the radio studio, it's different because I have the game visually. I have it on my laptop, and it's on a small TV screen. I think my laptop is bigger than the TV screen it's on in that studio.
Yes.
But I can't pay attention to my laptop.
Yes.
Because the radio broadcast is about 2 to 3 possessions ahead of what I'm watching on my laptop screen. So it's like Eric and Mike are calling something, and it's still about 30 seconds away, 30 to 45 seconds away from happening on my laptop screen. So I just have to stop looking at that and I have to listen. They both started eating on the air last night in the second half, around the fourth quarter. They came back from break and you can tell they're both eating something.
Maybe
like a candy or something. Yeah, it might be some
just
Halloween
a little
candy.
Sweet treat to make
some
it through the game.
Snacks they picked up at halftime in the media room or something.
It's human nature to go back to your question you asked, like, do you feel better or worse? I think it's human nature to feel worse.
It is.
Right? Like, because all you can do is trust what you've seen. And you can listen to Coach Tomas Isolo say over and over again, like, this preseason is about the process, not about the results. But you're still structured as a sports fan, as a fan of the Grizzlies, of, okay, well, if the results are what we have seen in these first 4 games, it's natural to not feel good about that.
Yeah.
And it's the preseason. At the end of the day, it's the preseason.
If they start 0-4 in the regular season,
then we will be having these conversations in a different
people
tone.
are going to be more upset about the process,
I will say, game, not good. Like, I wanted a moment last night. That's what Bennett and I talked yesterday morning. Like, what do you want out of this? I just wanted a moment.
Have we gotten a moment?
No. No,
PJ Hall dunked on Porzingis.
It didn't make any... I saw nothing on my timeline. The moment ends up being last night. LaMelo had a great game, and the little nutmeg through Jock's legs with the alley-oop to Brandon Miller.
Harlem Globetrotters.
Miles Bridges was awesome last night. Frustration. But ultimately, the Grizzlies still haven't had a moment of the preseason.
Have we not?
And moments don't win championships. I get it. But I just want something to grasp onto and get excited about.
Hang on. Have we really not had a moment? Jaron played. That's our moment.
Yeah.
Jaron played. There we go. We got a
saw
moment.
him.
Yeah, Jaron's our moment.
He's alive.
Yeah.
He should play opening night.
Yes.
Knock on wood, fingers crossed.
Nothing
is guaranteed, but we saw him in a preseason game.
If we get a Friday 5 o'clock press release about Jaron.
Why would you say that? Why would you even bring that up?
I don't want that. No.
No. It's not what anyone's looking for. I thought Javon Small played well yesterday.
His game is not small.
It's not. I like his growing confidence.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, again, if you are a team competing in the Western Conference this year, are you relying on the player you took in the second round to be a meaningful contributor for this team? Probably not. But from a long game standpoint, I think he learns really quick from in-game mistakes, and that's very valuable to see from a rookie. And his growing confidence as both a scorer and a passer. He had 18 and 8 assists last night for the Grizzlies. I still love Cam Spencer. I put him as a positive note last night. He played 11 minutes. He made 3 threes. He had 6 assists. That was fun.
Javon has looked better than Cedric, if we're being honest. Like, if we're comparing the rookies.
Yes.
Cedric, it looks like I haven't played in a year, and I've never played against this. Like, there are times you see him, and it's, okay, yeah, there we go. Like, there's something there. And then there are times where it's like, yeah, you haven't, and he's talked about it too. He talks about it. Like, I've gone from not playing at all in 10 months and only playing 6 games at a school like Washington State to now playing against everybody who's super long and super athletic. Like, it's going to be an adjustment. And you could just, you can tell you can tell a lot that he's a ways away. He's a ways away. But Javon's had some moments where he does look pretty good.
Yeah. With Cedric,
it's going to take time.
It's going to take time.
And he's going to get minutes. He's going to play.
Yes. And in terms of, like, players you assert yourself over, the GG at the 3 feels like a dying experiment for this team.
GG's not going to play. I don't think GG's playing. I mean, he may be given minutes, but like
the ultimate takeaway from the preseason. And stop me if you've heard this one before. This season will depend on injuries. This season will depend on who is available to play for this team. And if GG is playing meaningful minutes for this team, you have probably found yourself in a position where you are desperately searching for anybody to fill a gap that has been lost by some form of injury for this group.
I tend to agree. Not just tend to, I do agree. I think there's a lot of guys on this team. I said after the first preseason game, my thought after the first preseason game was, I think we got about 6. We got about 6 guys that I'm like, okay, like, I'm cool. I know what I'm getting. I know what those guys are, and I'm cool with that. And the rest of it, I don't really know.
Cedric Coward shooting 12% from 3 this preseason.
I mean, if you ask me,
3 of 24.
If you ask me who would I rather see, if we had to play a real regular season game tomorrow night, and you ask me who would I rather see on the court, who gives us the best chance to win, and you lined up Cedric Coward, Vince Williams Jr., G.G. Jackson, John Conchar, and Omax. Conchar's number 1.
Yeah.
I'm putting Jitty out there first. If I'm trying to win the game, I'm putting Jitty out there.
He gets you rebounds and he does the little things. And that is why he continues to have an opportunity.
That's why he's going to play.
Because nobody else has taken those reins.
Yeah, nobody has.
And said, I will do this, and I will do this consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. Kenny Caldwell-Pope was good again.
Yeah.
So, again, I understand
Kenny's
that.
been great. Ty Jerome didn't play, but Ty's been great, too. Those have been the best things, too, about preseason.
Solidifying the vets that you brought in, understanding who they are, understanding the importance of Ja Morant on this team, in case you already did not recognize what that importance was.
Yeah.
Getting Jaren back is just a good sign from an injury standpoint. But I would love a preseason win on Friday.
It would be so nice.
I know wins and losses don't matter,
but
to
win?
go 0 for 5 through the preseason would be disappointing. You want to know how bad this preseason has been? It has me having conversations with fights with my husband. This is what
you're getting in fights?
We're in fights.
I feel like y'all
about
fight.
The Hornets.
I feel like y'all fight.
In a good way. In a very loving way. We argue.
But y'all argue with each
we sports
other.
argue. It's my job.
Do y'all have to then leave rooms and cool down?
No, only on rare occasions. Like
So
when we
y'all
get in
really
fights
are able
about
to
if
have-
a tornado could cross the Mississippi River. That was our all-timer.
And then y'all just let it go.
Oh, yeah, we're great. We laugh. We always end up joking
Okay.
and giggling.
Yeah.
Someone breaks, and then you move on from the fight.
Oh, so you're like, y'all do both harbor, you're upset, and then somebody
No,
breaks. And,
I wouldn't call it harboring. It like happens in real time.
Yeah.
But yesterday we were like, I said the words, I think the Hornets might be kind of good this year. And he said, Jessica, don't do that. And I said, okay, relatively good in comparison to what I think the Hornets will be fun. Is that more fair? Like if LaMelo Ball plays, I think they are built to be a fun team between him, Miller, Bridges, Knipple. Like they have fun pieces.
They've been ones with the injury bug too. LaMelo's played, I think I did he's played 105 games in the last 3 seasons out of 250 something possible games. Like he hasn't played. Brandon Miller barely played last year. Like no, they
when he played, he was really good.
Right. Brandon Miller averaged 17 as a rookie. Averaged 21 a game last year in his second year before he got injured. Like Brandon Miller can freaking play.
But then I went from the Hornets to saying, I think the Hawks might be actually good. But these are the conversations I'm having out of the preseason because I've seen these teams be really good in the preseason against the Grizzlies, which again means nothing really. But when we're sitting here and this is the only sample size we've got, these are dire times. I think the Hawks make the playoffs this year. Saying it right here. Please don't quote
the Hawks? Yeah, the Hawks could very well go deep in the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, they haven't.
No, but they added
They're
stuff.
in plain purgatory.
They added a bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
so they very well
I like
could.
the Kristaps edition.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Dyson Daniels is one of the best defenders in the league.
Yeah, oh no, he absolutely is. He's the best perimeter defender in the league.
And this is the thing, like we're not having these conversations about
we're
anyone
not.
on the Grizzlies
We're
right
not
now
having
from
these
the
conversations
preseason,
about
so.
anybody on the Grizzlies.
Luckily,
The conversation is like John Morant's going to have to be amazing and play 70 games.
please,
Like
maybe 72.
Yeah, and here's the truth. John Morant, like you had Jaren out. John Morant is not helping the defensive problems. Like he's not helping that. So
Scotty is, in terms of someone you didn't have the last 2 games.
Scotty is a pest. Yes. Scotty is very much in like the TJ McConnell mode as far as like the full court pressure. Like he's a pest. He's annoying. He's not an athlete or anything, but like he's not like a crazy athlete, but he's a pest and he's quick. So yes, he can help full court pressure and stuff like that.
All right.
But he's a small 2 guard. So.
We got to get to Teresa Walker. She's going to join
I love
us.
Teresa.
Teresa's had quite the week with the Titans firing Brian Callahan. We'll get her take on what that's been like over in Nashville, along with where the Titans go from here. Mike Vrabel's back in town this week as they face the Patriots. We'll talk NFL. We'll talk college football with Teresa after a quick break.
Grizz Nation, don't foul out on dinner plans. Hit Sticks Express in downtown Memphis instead. Fresh hibachi, steak, shrimp, sushi tacos, and yes, our legendary sake slushy to keep things cool. Order online with code STIX901, STIX901, and knock 10% off your tab. It's the perfect pick and roll for game night. Sticks Express, fast, fresh, always a slam dunk. And hey, come see us at our Collierville location too.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dome Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
The Grizzlies tip off their 25th season in Memphis, Wednesday, October 22nd at 7 o'clock against the New Orleans Pelicans. Presented by Pinnacle Financial Partners. Arrive early as the first 5,000 fans in attendance will receive a Grizzlies 25th anniversary t-shirt designed by Good Hippie. Get your tickets at grizzlies.com/tickets today. Grizz Nation, turn up at FedEx Forum as the Grizzlies tip off their 25th season in Memphis with a 3-game homestand. To celebrate, fans can take advantage of tickets for as low as $25 for the first 3 games of the season against the Pelicans, Heat, and Pacers. But you'll want to hustle as inventory is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/tickets today.
I have never seen someone talk that much trash to a Memphis Tigers basketball team.
Yeah, you were talking crazy.
I had a dunk. I remember I turned to the stands and some lady, probably in her 70s, was giving it to me. I was like, sit down.
I'm walking out the arena, cups and beers.
Oh my God.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
You're the other white meat. How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other?
Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Welcome back. It is Thursday. That means it's time to catch up with one of our favorites, Theresa Walker of the Associated Press. She joins us every Thursday. She joins us now. Teresa, quite the week for you in Nashville.
You think? Let's put it this way. I'm working, trying to get ahead. It's a busy week. LSU is at Vanderbilt. Both teams ranked. Guys, they have not been ranked in the same game since 1947. Ooh. And then you've got the Patriots at the Titans, a rare home game on Sunday. And I'm trying to chop some wood, get ready for my week. And I look at my email. They've let Brian Callahan go. And just to know, I was so prepared for this. I wrote what we call preparedness 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, the writing was on the wall.
The writing was on the wall. It certainly felt that this was inevitable. Were you surprised when it happened? Or what did you gather from the ultimate decision happening when it did?
I know that there are a lot of people speculating that, Amy Adams Strunk didn't want to be seen as firing Brian Callahan after losing to Mike Vrabel, like her firing of John Robinson in December 22 was because, they got routed by the Eagles, the team that he traded A.J. Brown to. Here's the difference. Did you watch the game on Sunday against the Raiders? That first half, this offense was taking a step back. I mean, they get an interception in the game and they go 3 and out. They are last in the league on third down conversions. They are last in the NFL in first downs. This offense, this guy was hired for his offensive skills, his play calling abilities, play calling he'd never done before he got to Tennessee. And they took a gamble on a guy because of his work with Joe Burrow and the Bengals, and it just wasn't working out. There's lots of chatter about how they thought about firing him in January, tried to give him a chance, but he said the right things, but right from the very get-go in Denver, you could see issues. You can tell when somebody has the ability to make calls under the gun in games, and we saw early in that Denver game that he wasn't that guy. And at this point, it was like, pull the plug. Don't wait till next Monday when you've lost to Mike Vrabel. Don't wait to the bye in November. Mike, there weren't a lot of choices on this roster to make interim head coach. John Fossil, the special teams coordinator, 3 games, 2016 as an interim. Bill Callahan, guess what? He left with his son, as we suspected. So that left Mike McCoy, 4 years with the San Diego Chargers, worked with Phillip Rivers. He's worked with a lot of quarterbacks. I'm going to look at the part where he worked with Peyton Manning, not so much Tim Tebow and Kyle Orton, but, still, that was your option at this point. And try to salvage this season because you still they're playing 7 rookies. And they've played 7 rookies each game this season. You know what that tells me? what we already knew. This is a rebuilding season, and you don't want these young kids, forget about Cam Ward and ruining a number 1 overall pick. You're trying to build something here, and sticking with a coach who's struggling and not showing what the lowest bar imaginable for this team. They wanted to see improvement. They weren't improving, they were going backward.
So in a rebuilding year moving forward for the Titans, and if there was any question about what this season is, as you have laid out, it has been answered. It is a rebuild. You have the interim situation with McCoy. What does a good rest of the season look like? And it's not going to come in success per se, but where will you look back and find yourself thinking, firing Brian Callahan when they did allowed the Titans to do this?
Let's see the offense put together drives, not in the fourth quarter when they're, going hurry up mode, trying to catch up. We see Cam Ward is pretty effective in those situations, but he's got 3 touchdowns. That's tied for 33rd in a 32 team league. So, stay on the field, pick up some first downs, score some touchdowns. Yes, the bar is that low right now for this team.
What have you seen from Cam Ward's response to all of this?
He's fairly even keel. I mean, he's the guy who talked in training camp early this season about wanting stability, keeping coaches around. But when he was asked yesterday, he's like, I've gone changed a lot of coaches in my career. This is the kid who played at 3 different colleges in his college career. So he's used to making changes and dealing with new coaches and learning new systems. So, he wants to feel, he talked about wanting to have more fluidity, playing a little bit more freely. And, let's face it, the biggest questions we have is why is there not more run pass options being played, play action kind of things. He may not want to run a ton outside the pocket, but if you can use his mobility to move him around, move that pocket, protect that line. He is the most sacked quarterback in the NFL. Another thing, don't let Cam get sacked all the time. Maybe he doesn't finish this year with 72 sacks, which is what he's on pace for right now. So those kind of things. So, and we'll see. Guys, Calvin Ridley hurt his hamstring, didn't finish Sunday's game, didn't practice yesterday. That's not good. But, he's got to start finding a way, and they've got to help him find his running backs, tight ends, and get the short passing game going. If that works, then I think he'll feel more free because you can't keep looking for shots down the field and chunker plays when you can't even get the gimme plays.
Right. We had a question from our wonderful director, Jacob, who's a big Titans fan, and he wanted to know if
I'm sorry, Jacob.
Thank you.
I've also got I also have a question I've received from Jessica's husband.
Oh,
has a question for you, too.
Jacob's is, do you think Tony Pollard or Calvin Ridley, who you just mentioned, who now is a little dinged up, will they be trade candidates, Teresa? Because that's where the focus will go as well. We talked with you last week about the potential for Jeff Simmons, but who else could be in that trade candidate realm?
Would like to think Ridley, but now he's got the hamstring, and the trade deadline of November 4th is getting ever closer. If he can get healthy and get back on the field, certainly. I think the Titans wouldn't mind getting rid of him because he's the highest paid player on this roster. There's an out after this season for any team taking him on. Now, the problem is, do you have enough? Can you find a team with enough cap space to take him and that will give you enough to make it worth your while? Because I don't fire sale at bargain prices. This team needs to rebuild. They need to stock quality picks so that they can give themselves enough ammunition to move up. They're going to have the most cap space next year anyway. Well, you can't spend that and draft accordingly if you're just giving players away. You still have to replace them.
It's about Jeffrey Simmons. So you're telling me if me and Chris Luther's 49ers offered you a 6th-round pick for Jeffrey Simmons, you're not going to take it.
If I'm the Titans, the base level should be the Micah Parsons deal because right now Jeffrey Simmons. Yeah. Okay. Stat that's in my capsule preview for today. Jeff Simmons has joined Aaron Donald and Geno Atkins. He's got 4.5 sacks and something like 8 tackles for loss through the first 6 games of the year. Those 2 guys are the other ones to do it over the last 17 seasons. He's having that kind of year this year. The leadership that he's showing, there was the report that last week at practice, he kind of stopped. Tackle J.C. Latham for, come on, get it together, essentially. So he is not just showing it on the field. He is, he's brought it personally with his, coming into shape and playing. I mean, he's just unstoppable. Even two double teams are having problems slowing him down. And then you've got the leadership quality. It's like, no, he is that valuable. And he's just in his 7th season in the NFL. He's in his prime.
No, yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're
deal denied.
Yeah, deal got denied. But you're dead on with him. I mean, I think he's probably one of the reasons that Callahan lost his job. Like when he sat up there in the locker room after the Raiders game and he's like, we had a horrible, like literally coming off that win against Arizona saying we had a horrible week of practice. When your leader is saying that, that's, yeah.
Well, and to follow up on that, John, left guard, Peter Skoronski, who's in his 3rd season, an 11th pick overall when they took him. We went to him and, he was asked about, making this change. And he said he's not the decision maker, but, quote, obviously things were not working for us offensively, so I think that change is not a bad thing. That was the locker room. They could see the writing on the wall. So for people thinking this was because of Mike Vrabel coming to town, if the players can see that and are talking that vocally about it, you can yell at Amy Adams Strunk for being dysfunctional, firing too many people, and this is a hot mess. But sometimes you have to fire people.
Well, are you back? Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to fire people and then you cut out. And it
Teresa,
is true.
it's happened twice, and you were cooking both times.
Yeah, you were.
Like, cooking both times.
I know. I've got the high speed, Wi-Fi and everything, and I've got the security settings the right way. But what can I say?
Okay. At the end of the day, it is Vrabel's return game this weekend, and if there hadn't been a coaching firing, it would be the premier storyline, and it still is, to have the fallen coach return, coaching a Patriots team that has been pretty impressive. What have you made of Vrabel's success this season with the Patriots, and what do you expect for Sunday?
Not surprised whatsoever. I mean, this of all the firings, this is probably the one that will haunt the Titans forever. Firing Mike Vrabel. Whatever was going on behind the scenes, and I've heard all the speculation and the chatter and the gossip, but you make it work, okay? You've got somebody under contract, you make it work, because we saw him out Belichick in the wild card game to win in New England. We've seen what he's done with battered rosters, finding ways to win. He's that coach that finds you that edge in the game by calling the play or doing something to get his team an edge on game day. And you don't let that go. I mean, I think the line is 7 for the Pats. I won't be surprised if, he does something. Belichick once sent Vinny Testaverde in to throw a late game touchdown pass against the Titans to finish up a route and to get Vinny like his 20th something season with a touchdown pass. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some of that. I don't want to call it petty, but when you win, you get a chance to do things. So if there's a play or a chance to add another score, I don't see him taking a knee with 2 minutes left in the game. I don't care what they're up. And that's when you win, you can do that.
Turning our attention to the big college games and some big teams of Tennessee games this weekend. As you mentioned, Vanderbilt, LSU, first time since the 40s, both of those teams have been ranked. What do you make of this opportunity for Vanderbilt this weekend?
It's huge. I mean, for all the talk preseason and early this season about playing for a championship, it starts now in October. They've played 2 SEC games. They're 1-1. They've had 2 weeks or a bye since the loss to Alabama. 2 turnovers by Pavia is what really kind of killed them in that game. Otherwise, I would have loved to have seen the final minutes of that football game. So they've had a chance to reboot, coming in an 11 a.m. game. Yeah, did I freeze again? Sorry.
Yeah, but you're back.
But an 11 a.m. game for LSU, they don't like that so much. But Vandy lost 24-17 at Baton Rouge in a night game last year. So Vandy fans are like asking, can you get me a ticket? Can you get me a ticket? They're paying to get into the building on Saturday because they sense opportunity. LSU has won 10 straight. I've thought from the beginning of the season, even more now, I think Vandy gets a big win, and they have to because next is Missouri, and there's Texas and Auburn and such. If they're going to make a run, now is the time to kick it into gear.
We're all worried here in Memphis that a Vandy win setting up a Vandy-Mizzou game next weekend could be the college game day swiper. No?
I don't think so for this reason. Game day was just with Vanderbilt at Alabama.
Yes.
And
that would be a lot of Vandy on one.
But they haven't been to Nashville.
Oh, it's been a while. They have been to Nashville, but it's been a minute. That said, guys, is there a group of 5 situation better this season for game day to go to rather than USF Memphis? That's next week. This way they can scratch that off their list. And I mean, do you really want to? And it's funny because here we are just a few days out from that game. I still don't have a game time. It's either 2:30 or 3:30. So they're still in that window for the second ABC game. So, send SEC Nation to Nashville, send game day to Memphis, give those teams their due because one of those teams, Memphis, probably going to be playing in the college football championship in December.
The championship?
Oh, well, the playoffs, excuse me.
Teresa's speaking the championship.
I haven't had enough caffeine this morning.
But I agree with you. Send it to Memphis. College game day's best atmospheres are honestly when they came to Memphis, it was amazing. When they've gone to North Dakota State before, it looks incredible. Didn't they do? They've done Army Navy before. They've done James. I think weren't they at James Madison at one point, or they went to Appalachian State one weekend. And it looks amazing because they care so much that you were
not
there.
Jaded.
No, and the atmosphere is just I remember when they were here. I mean, we were at Alfred's on Beale at 5 a.m. ready for game day.
It was the time.
It means more here. It means football means more in the SEC. Game day means more at the non-Power 4 level.
The third Saturday in October always means more for Tennessee and Alabama, another big ranked game. At this point in the season, Teresa, are you confident saying that Alabama is the front runner in the SEC?
For now. I mean, this SEC, this season, it just feels like it's more of a NASCAR race. It's like somebody gets tied up in turn 3 and there they come around. Who's leading right now? This is October, the middle of October. I know you said third Saturday of October, but it feels, I mean, I know it's getting late early, but this is going to be an interesting year. I mean, look at how many 9-3 teams were on the outside looking in last season for the college football playoffs. So, you cannot get 3 losses, but Alabama's already got 1. And I know it was the first game, but that FSU game is not getting prettier by the minute because FSU is struggling. Sorry, Mike Norvell, but it's true. So, and I know that they beat Vanderbilt, but Vanderbilt is kicking themselves. Those turnovers by Pavia kept them from having a lead and having a chance to dominate and set the tone of that game and let Alabama slip away. Alabama took advantage of that, but I'm curious to see what Tennessee does because Tennessee is a regulation field goal miss away from being perfect themselves, and I'm curious to see how the Vols are growing, especially after that escape against Arkansas. I know they had to escape in overtime against Mississippi State, but you know what? Mississippi State and Arkansas have been season killers for the Vols, too many seasons. So it's like they managed to survive. Survive and advance these days in the SEC is what matters.
Teresa, thank you as always. We'll catch up with you next week. Consensual heart hands. Roser doesn't know what to do. It's okay. We'll see you later. Bye.
There you go, John.
That is Theresa Walker. You can always find her latest at the Associated Press. We'll take a break. I have a game for Roser and for the rest of you to play.
I love games.
It involves the top 25 quarterbacks of the last 25 years.
I think I'd be pretty good at this.
I'll see if Roser can get them all. We'll find out.
25? All 25? All right, let's rock.
I believe in you. Let's find out.
Yeah. Are we going to break?
Yeah, up next.
Oh.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
The boy is mine.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Just walking through FedEx Forum, what's that been like for you?
To be back here knowing that this is going to help St. Jude, it's going to recognize Fred Smith.
Yeah.
Come on now, what he did as an individual. It's going to highlight the city and that what this great place is. There's not many cities like Memphis.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Intelligence, his all new tour.
Just a ham. You're the other white meat. How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other?
Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
We have to notice the sleeve.
Not quite. Just a
Come
little
on.
something.
But you
Just a
said
little.
you're going to add more to it. It's going to.
I will. It'll get there.
Go up.
Tom Lee
Park. Tom Lee Park. What? I
Got
saw
a little
the
bridge there too.
Oh, I saw the Grizz Bear, but I didn't see Tom Lee Park.
That's real love right there. You can't cover that up, Zach. You can't cover that up.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Welcome back. Before we get to my very fun game that I found for John Roser, Ballin' on Beale is tonight for the University of Memphis basketball teams. The men's and women's teams will be down on Beale Street from 6 to 8. And you'll have the player intros, fan contests. It's free for the public. You can find $5 parking, because I know parking is always something that keeps people from coming downtown. But this is the first chance to see the Memphis basketball team.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that they are trying something new.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, totally.
Like, Memphis Madness has phased out, and you are constantly looking for a way to drive excitement from fans going into a season. And this is a new attempt to do that. And Beale Street is a fun place for it to be. If you get a crowd going on Beale Street, you can have a good time. So I look forward to seeing the scenes off of Ballin' on Beale. I have an event from 5:30 to 6:30, but I might try to pop in on my way back.
What event are you doing?
Oh, I've got a little something to help a friend out. It's all good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just like a friend project. But then I'll come by when I'm done, because that's what us downtowners do. We explore the happenings of downtown. Did you watch any of the baseball playoffs last night?
No. I was on my phone, and I saw Julio Rodriguez hit a 2-run homer on my phone. This is during the Grizzlies game.
Okay.
I saw the highlight on Twitter, and then I saw the Jays tied it up with another 2-run homer, and I think it was Jimenez hit a 2-run shot. And then next time I looked at the score,
it was like 10-4.
It was 8-2.
Yeah.
When I gave the final update on the radio broadcast, it was 8-2. I was like, all right, well, don't need to watch that one when I get home.
13-4 the final. All away teams do so far in the championship series is win.
I give the Blue Jays props for that, because
So do I.
you're down 2-0 in that series on the road, and the Mariners come out firing. Julio Rodriguez, their second best player, probably behind the big dumper, comes out and just hammers a 2-run shot. That stadium is shaking. It's loud. It's crazy.
It was their first ALCS home game in 24 years.
To come back from that, the Blue Jays, that's impressive.
Avoid falling into a 3-0 hole. That's
shout
critical.
out Canada.
Shout out Canada. But I'm Shout out the Mariners. Come back. I really want a Mariners. I don't want a Mariners-Dodgers World Series because I don't want the Dodgers in the World Series, but that feels highly likely, and at least that gives it a little juice because then it's the Mariners who have never been there, and it's the Dodgers who feel like the super rich world beaters that they always are.
Yeah.
All right, game for you. This popped up on my TikTok yesterday, and I thought, you want to know who would be good at this? John Roser. Sports Illustrated this summer released their list of the 25 best quarterbacks since 2000 in college football.
All right.
And I'm going to show you the chart by university. And you are going to tell me
I have written down
who
15
the quarterback is in association with the school.
Oh, with the
that is
school?
numbered. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it is a board. If Jacob can put the board up.
Okay. You got to put the
He's
board.
working.
What?
What did he say?
What did he say?
Yes, I did.
Said you didn't send it.
It's in. I'm looking at it right now.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
We're having some technical problems with our
You know
rundown,
what?
so
You
I'm
know
not
what that
gonna come
means,
down on
Jacob?
Jacob
Your
for that. He's gonna
Titans-
find it. It's gonna be okay.
That means your Titans have to trade Jeffrey Simmons to the Niners for a sixth-round pick.
That's
what that means now.
That's unfortunately the rule of life. That is
Sorry.
the law of the
It's the rule.
land. You didn't have the graphic ready, and now you must lose your best player.
And the Grizzlies
All
have to
right.
go sign Malik Beasley.
These are your 25 best college quarterbacks since 2000, starting with LSU at number 1.
Brr.
Duh.
Brr. On my mrr.
Brr.
On my mrr, my frr.
Okay, who's
That's
number
Joe
2?
Brr.
Who's
Cam
number
Newton.
2? Cam Newton. It's an easy beginning. Who's number 3?
Cam Newton should be number 1, by the way. Vince Young.
Okay, fair. Vince Young is number 3. Who's number 4?
Texas could have a couple of them, by the way. Number 4 is Tebow.
Yes, correct. Number 5.
Okay, you could go several ways with this.
You could, but you
I
should
will
go
say
with the
Matt
most
Liner.
correct.
I'm
That
going to
is-
say Matt Liner.
That is the correct answer.
Carson Palmer was my other one I wrote down.
Not Mark Sanchez.
Not Mark Sanchez.
Not Mark Sanchez.
Not the
Not Marky
Sanchez. Lamar Jackson.
Yes.
Louisville, yeah.
Lamar Jackson.
Okay,
Number 6.
so Oklahoma. They've had 3 Heisman Trophy winners at the quarterback spot. You've got Bradford, Jason White, and Kyler. I'm going to say Sam Bradford.
It's Baker Mayfield.
Baker. He won the
Baker
Heisman
Mayfield.
too.
Yes.
Damn.
First true freshman walk on to start an FBS
Who won the
season at
national
Texas
title
Tech
at
and then makes his
Oklahoma?
way to
Oh, that was
Oklahoma.
Heupel who was their quarterback back in the day. Bob
Yeah.
Stoops never won another one. So you could have gone
Because
Baker.
they
too.
went to
They've
Baker,
got a
Baker
bunch.
took them to 2 semis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyler got them to the playoff too. They got killed by Alabama.
Yep.
They made a comeback. They were getting their
Yep.
ass kicked. They came back a little bit, but Bama handled them.
Number 8.
Manziel.
There is only one. Johnny Football.
Yeah.
Number 9. Only
Trevor.
one Clemson quarterback on this list.
Yeah, it's
the
Trevor.
Deshaun erasure.
Yeah, Trevor
I'm
Lawrence.
fine with from a personal standpoint, but like you could probably have both of them in top 25.
Is it
since
Trevor?
2000. Yeah, it's Trevor.
It's Trevor. You could do Watson too. Deshaun Watson's better than Trevor Lawrence.
I would agree.
Deshaun Watson's peak as a
reputation
pro
has ruined people's memory.
Yes.
Which fine, like
Deshaun Watson was
actions have consequences.
Yes. Deshaun Watson was a better college quarterback. Deshaun Watson's peak in the NFL has been better than what Trevor Lawrence has been in the NFL too.
Yes.
Mariota?
Correct.
Okay, I was
Marcus
going to say
Mariota,
you could go
Heisman Trophy
Herbert.
winner.
Herbert was not like. This is Jameis. Is it Jameis or Winky?
It's Jameis.
Okay. Winky won the Heisman in like,
What year?
was it 2000, 2001
It would
when
have been
Winky
right
won?
on the cusp, and this is since 2000. I think you're right. I do think it would have been in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, Winky won the Heisman Trophy in 2000.
Okay.
By the way, Chris Winky, better college quarterback than Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston, everybody on that Florida State national championship team got drafted.
Number 12. I think
But
this
that's
is
Andrew Luck.
criminally, yes, and
Andrew
too
Luck,
low.
criminally
Too low.
underrated.
Andrew
he was
Luck
the
should
only
be top
reason they
10.
were good.
Should be top 10.
Yeah.
2 BCS Bowls, 4th player to finish as a 2-time runner-up for the Heisman. He was better than anyone ever gave him credit for. Number 13, one of my favorites.
Ooh, Kellen Moore?
Yes, sir.
Kellen Moore, Boise State.
Rightfully on this list.
Yeah.
Number 14.
Okay,
Give me
Alabama.
your first Alabama. There's 2 Alabamas on this list.
There's 2 Alabama
There's
quarterbacks?
2 Alabama quarterbacks on this list.
A.J. McCarron?
No. I don't think you're going to
Oh, Tua.
Yeah.
Tua.
Yes.
Yeah, Tua.
Okay. Tua is your number 1
Brr.
Alabama quarterback. Arizona State.
Wait, this says LSU.
Oh, LSU. Sorry. It was
Where is
LSU
Arizona
by-
State?
It was LSU by Arizona State.
Okay, Arizona. Okay, LSU.
transferred
Oh,
from
Jaden.
Arizona
That's
State
Jaden
to
Daniels.
LSU,
Yeah,
yes.
Jaden Daniels. Utah,
Another
Alex
great one,
Smith.
Alex Smith.
Alex Smith. You got another USC. Is this Carson Palmer?
No, and I disagree with this.
It's not Carson Palmer. Who else has played? Oh, Caleb.
It's Caleb.
That's bullcrap. Caleb Williams is not one of the 25 best college football quarterbacks.
I agree.
That is who made this
he won
list?
the Heisman. Sports Illustrated.
Okay, so nobody wrote this. AI did it.
It's an AI.
It is. AI. Isn't that what SI does? It's like Pat 40 and AI.
And AI is so bad with sports, and I'm so happy people are finally calling this out.
So I did this last year. I did a Grizzlies research thing to find out what the Grizzlies, like their offensive numbers when Ja played and Ja didn't play.
Yes. Oh, don't ask AI.
No. And so I tried to do that just to ask him, hey, in the games that John Morant hasn't played, what are the Grizzlies like? And they had no idea. So I had to go and do it all myself. Come to find out, there really wasn't a difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to see how long it would take for you to get mad at this list, and it.
Yeah, Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams officially, I mean.
I have a lot of issues.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence also being 14.
Fan.
No, there's several things here. One, Cam Newton's number one. Cam Newton should be number one. Lamar Jackson should be up there too.
I actually think Vince Young should be before Joe Burrow. I think it should go Cam, Vince, Burrow.
Yeah, I think you could do Vince there.
I'm fine with that assortment of top 5.
Deshaun Watson not being on here at all is insane.
No, it's fine. He's erased. He's been poofed.
Yeah, but no. You don't do that. We don't do that. We can't do that.
Well,
it's about what you did on the field.
Well, okay, give me your.
Okay, there's another Alabama. Who else has played quarterback at Alabama?
He's in the league.
He is in the league?
Mm-hmm.
It's not Jalen Milroe.
No. He is a starter.
Mac?
No.
Mac was awesome that year.
Bryce.
It's Bryce?
Bryce.
I was about to say Jalen Hurts, but he would have counted as Oklahoma.
Yeah, probably.
But Bryce, Bryce was really good. I don't know about the 20. I don't know about that.
Okay. Baylor.
That's RG3. Georgia, Stafford. That's Matthew Stafford.
May I interest you in Stetson Bennett?
No. That's horrible.
Yes.
Stetson Bennett is not better than Matthew Stafford. Just because he won 2 national championships. Dude.
Uh-huh.
Okay, if Matthew Stafford played on those Georgia teams with Ladd McConkey and Brock Bowers, those national title teams, they would have done what Burrow did at Georgia. Holy crap, that's insane. All right, USC. Is this one Carson Palmer?
Yes.
Okay,
and
finally.
Carson Palmer should
Carson Palmer's
be
better
ahead
than
of Caleb Williams.
Yes. Oh my gosh. There's so many words I want to use right now, and we're not allowed to use them. Is this Sam Bradford, Oklahoma?
No.
Jason White?
No.
Kyler?
Yes.
It's Kyler.
It's Kyler.
Okay. Ohio State, Troy Smith.
Yep. Bingo.
Yeah, there we go. Troy Smith. Washington is Jake Browning.
Wrong.
Jake Locker.
Wrong.
Penix. Big Penix.
Big P energy.
And this is Blake Bortles or Dylan Gabriel.
Wrong.
Who else played quarterback at UCF? KJ Jefferson?
Wrong. It's Mackenzie Milton.
Oh, crap. I forgot about him.
He destroyed us.
He did. I forgot about him.
Yeah.
Well,
Mackenzie
they wouldn't
Milton.
have Dylan Gabriel as UCF.
There's your very upsetting.
But Blake Bortles, hey, you give me props on Blake Bortles.
Yeah.
Pulling out Blake Bortles
would've
right
been-
there. All right, there's a ton wrong with this list.
So much wrong.
Caleb Williams should not be on here at all. Chris, if Jameis Winston is on here, Chris Winkie needs to be on here. Who won the
Fair.
Heisman in 2000. Chris Winkie needs to be on here.
Okay.
Where is Ken Dorsey at Miami?
Okay.
Like, that team was so freaking awesome. Ken Dorsey was the quarterback of it. He should
Okay.
be on here. Sam Bradford and Jason White, like, won Heisman trophies. Why are they not on here?
Yes.
Who else did I write down here? Who else do I have written down here? Colt
I would
McCoy.
put-
Brady Quinn. Where's Brady Quinn? Brady Quinn could be on here.
I'd put CJ Stroud on this. In the 20s. In the 20s. I get that we're like cutting teeth once you get to the 20s.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'll hear you out on
Did
it.
you say Sam Bradford?
Sam Bradford and
Should've
Jason White both should be
1000%.
on there.
I'd put Colt McCoy on it.
I have Colt
I would
McCoy written
absolutely put
down.
Colt McCoy on it.
I absolutely have Colt McCoy.
Colt McCoy.
Colt McCoy. And Deshaun Watson. Holy, like, come on, man. I'm not defending Deshaun Watson as a person.
You heard it
but
here
you
first.
cannot name name
Roser
the
thinks that we should think more
You cannot name
about
25 better college football quarterbacks than Deshaun Watson.
He's
like literally.
if you
he's like the only person who could beat Alabama at Saban. The
I think he's
only one.
inarguably top 15. I think you make an absolute case for him being top 10.
You absolutely can make a case for him being top 10,
I
especially
think
over
it's
Marcus
hysterical that they just
Mariota.
ignored.
Marcus Mariota.
Marcus.
I mean, he was
Okay,
fine.
wait,
He's
no,
a number 2
Marcus
pick in the draft. Mariota was
great
good.
At Oregon.
He was.
He was spectacular at
He
Oregon.
was.
Well, here's stats. 5,224 combined passing and rushing yards and 57 combined touchdowns in 2014. Like, that was a hell of a season. And he won the Heisman.
Mariota won the Heisman?
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Underappreciated Marcus Mariota.
Fair. I mean,
All right.
I mean, Bennett Doyle says he's the most underrated player in NFL history.
NFL history.
That's what he said the other day.
Wow.
Him and Lang talking. I was like, what? I'm here for that
In
take.
history.
I'm here for that
I'm
take.
intrigued by that take. Are you excited for Steelers-Bengals tonight?
No.
You're not?
So I asked a Steelers
You don't
fan
wanna
this
watch
last
Joe
night.
Flacco?
Do you think the Steelers are real?
Yes, I do, actually. I think Aaron Rodgers still has it.
That MF.
Mm-hmm.
There. So I was in. You didn't. You could ask your dad. Seriously, ask Carl.
Okay.
Ask Carl if he's
Okay.
not listening. But if he's listening, he could chime in
he's
now.
traveling this
But if
morning,
he's
but-
that's fine. Is Rodgers who? To me, and I saw a little bit of Marino, but Rodgers. I've never seen anybody throw the football better than Aaron Rodgers. That can throw a football better than him.
Fair.
And the only one I could think of that might be able to compare that some people would tell me is they would say Marino.
Okay.
Like just pure
passer.
throwing the ball. I can make any pass out here on the field. I will throw a laser, a dot, a laser, a dime, wherever. I can do it better than anybody.
He can't
and the only
move,
one I could think
but
of.
he can still throw the dart.
Hey, he rolled out to his right last week
I
and threw
know.
that flick across the body.
I audibly said, he's still got it.
I mean, he's still like,
He's still got it.
he is, yeah.
I like this Pittsburgh team. I do. I think they're.
I refuse to believe
Genuine.
Caleb Williams is a better college quarterback than Aaron Rodgers.
I also refuse to believe that.
Yeah.
And I loved Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
I just think we're rewriting history a bit
Right.
here. No, it's the third time in NFL history that you have two 40-year-old quarterbacks squaring off in Flacco versus Rodgers.
Oh, wow.
The
yeah.
other two
it's
instances were
Flacco.
both in 2020.
Look,
Can you tell me who it was?
In 2020?
In 2020, two 40-year-old quarterbacks played each other twice.
I mean, Brady
Yes.
and Breeze?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the one.
I was like, it's got to be he was with the Bucs, so NFC South. Who would he play twice? Yeah.
Brady and
Yeah,
Breeze.
Brady and Breeze.
I'm also excited. What I want to watch today
I'll
is
watch
the,
it. I will absolutely. I mean, I'll have it on because
What's
I need to find out something about the Steelers. I will say for Flacco because we saw it last week.
I'll watch it. It's football. Of
Look,
course I'll watch it.
look. He didn't have it with Cleveland, but he's got it with Cincinnati. Dude, sometimes you just throw the ball in the air to Jamar Chase.
Yes.
Like that touchdown he caught last week was like, there ain't many dudes who could make that catch.
Okay,
You
back
just
to the
throw it to
Brian
him.
Callahan of it all.
Yeah.
Like, how many careers have been elevated because of the play call of just throw it up in the air to Jamar Chase?
You know, there are a lot of people that had this happen to them over the years. It was running with it was the defensive coordinator job for the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how many head coaching jobs did defensive coordinators?
You
know?
have those players who
Yeah, you
elevate
got those
everything
guys
around them.
that yeah.
I'm excited to watch the Netflix Starting Five Season 2 drop at midnight.
Yeah, I need to watch some of this too.
I'm very excited for this. I think the Tyrese Halliburton stuff will be
So it's
devastating.
Halliburton,
It's
Durant,
Halliburton, Brown.
Jalen.
Yeah, Jalen Brown,
I love Jalen
SGA,
Brown.
and James
SGA,
Harden.
James Harden. I thought
The fact that you
Durant's
get-
on it too,
and
isn't
Durant,
he?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I said Durant.
Okay.
The fact that you get SGA and Halliburton, like, you can't write that better.
So that's
incredible.
One of the previews, getting SGA and Halliburton with them both end up playing in the finals is
Yes.
amazing. The other thing that I found fascinating watching like a trailer clip, James Harden has a kid.
Really?
Yeah, like James Harden has a kid.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's his kid.
The thing I found
Like-
fascinating that came out yesterday was Tyrese talking about how the Olympics was a low point for him. He was such a good sport
Yeah.
through that process, and apparently from a mentals standpoint, he was not doing well. He went to therapy afterwards.
Because everybody
Was
just makes
dunking
fun.
on him.
Everybody dunks on you for just sitting at the end of the bench when it's one of the most valuable experiences you can have. Because in the end, like, I think the Olympics showed, hey, when push comes to shove, LeBron, Curry, and KD are still the three best we got.
Right.
Like, high stress, high tense moments. Those three guys are there and they're built for it. And you realize that some of these younger guys, while they're still supremely talented, there is a mental aspect that you have to have in the game to be able to handle those situations that those young guys just don't quite have yet. You can see Ant had it at moments in the Olympics, but there were times like Kerr just had to pull him out, like, you're not ready for this yet. But I think it is such invaluable. Like, I don't know what the price you put on that it gets for a guy like Devin Booker, for a guy like Anthony Edwards, and for a guy like Tyrese Halliburton. Like, that's.
Oh man,
And I think Halliburton has
from a
learned.
practice standpoint.
Yeah.
Like, I will find myself thinking about Cooper Flagg's potential in his rookie season, and one thing I will add to the mix is the practice experience he had with Team USA going up against those guys, and obviously not being on the Olympics team, but being a part of that system and getting those reps and understanding like what it is like to play against those guys, with those guys. That's massive. And so then you elevate it to the next level. Sure, Tyrese Halliburton doesn't play, but the experience ultimately lends you something that you can't quantify.
And I think there's also the other lesson is, like, whatever you want to say. I mean, we know about LeBron James, we know about Steph Curry. Whatever, people have differing opinions on Kevin Durant, but like those three guys have made it as far as they have because of also their routines and what they go through every day and what they put their bodies through every day, how they treat their body, how they treat their mind to get themselves ready for things. And those guys, Halliburton, Anthony Edwards. I mean, we know about Ant's, love for Kevin Durant and how much he looks up to him as a player. That was his favorite player, but they get to see those guys. I mean, you hear the Redeem Team. Whether it's Carmelo, Wade, and LeBron back then, you hear how they talked about Kobe.
Yes.
Like, you always hear how hard Kobe worked hard, and they're like, and then you got to see it up close, and it's like, oh, like, this really is. And those guys learn from him. And I think it's going to be great for Halliburton. I wish Ja could have gotten that experience to see those guys, to really see that.
From the long game.
Yes,
of it
for the long game of it all, to see that. But it's going to do
Even what
nothing
had
but
helped
pay dividends for Tyrese Halliburton.
Anthony Edwards from
You get to see that. Like, you get to see how LeBron James and Steph Curry and Kevin interact with their coaches, how they talk about the game,
how they travel.
How they rest their bodies. Like, it's,
Yeah. I'm excited to watch that. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll do some WTF on a Thursday since we did Theater Thursday on a Wednesday with Bennett yesterday. We'll talk the Pope clapping back. We'll talk Kim Kardashian on the Call Her Daddy podcast.
I heard some of this.
The Utah Mammoth. I know you followed them a little bit, Roser, just from a mascot standpoint.
Love the name, the Mammoth. I might need some merch.
They released their mascot.
Oh, let's go.
I'll show you who it is after a quick break.
The countdown to the 2025-2026 Grizzlies season is on, and our 10-game packs are the ticket to your ultimate fan experience. Whether you want to see the big names or just cheer on your team on the weekend, you can save money on a ticket pack that fits you. Choose from 4 different pack varieties or stack multiple packs to make sure you don't miss any marquee matchup or electric atmosphere this season. Visit Grizzlies.com packs to get your ticket pack today.
The second annual Hoops for St. Jude Tip-Off Classic is on Monday, October 27th at FedEx Forum. Don't miss Memphis women's basketball as they take on the Vanderbilt Commodores, or the long-awaited return of former Memphis head coach John Calipari when his Arkansas Razorbacks face the University of Memphis Tigers in charity exhibitions to benefit St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com, or you can get them at the FedEx Forum box office.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Playing in front of these fans is going to be the best feeling in the world. I'm super excited to play in front of them.
Let's go, let's go.
They give us a lot of energy, show us a lot of love. You know, I always say get tickets, but there are 6 men and we need them more than ever.
We're proud of it. Different energies, Memphis energy.
I love playing in front of the Memphis fans. They're rowdy, they're loud.
We all are one. We all are Memphis.
Just walking through FedEx Forum, what's that been like for you?
To be back here knowing that this is going to help St. Jude, it's going to recognize Fred Smith.
Yeah.
Come on now, what he did as an individual. It's going to highlight the city and that what this great place is. There's not many cities like Memphis.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Welcome back. The Utah Mammoth revealed their new mascot, and Roser, his name is Tusky, and he's a 6'5" mountain blue mammoth. And I need your thoughts on Tusky, who was born out of a block of ice.
I love this.
I'm obsessed.
It's a frozen woolly mammoth.
It's Tusky. Everyone knows Tusky.
What a great name, too.
I agree. Tusks up.
I need that for a Halloween costume. I need to be
gotta
Tusky.
give the Utah planning committee, the marketing committee, whoever ultimately drove all the decisions made around mascot team name, A+.
Yeah, absolutely.
Worked really well. I would have loved the Utah Yeti. I was really upset that didn't work out.
Great sponsorship opportunities there,
Really
too.
Great sponsorship. Could have done some major cross promotion. But we have enough cross promotion in our lives. I'll get Tusky. Tusky the Mammoth.
Yeah. I like Tusky. I'm here for it.
Cross promotion makes me think of ESPN because nobody does cross promotion worse than ESPN, ABC, and Hulu. Have you followed, I saw someone in our chat bring it up, the drama around ESPN Plus games not airing on time?
Wait, what?
So if you watch a game on ESPN Plus, a lot of people had this experience watching, I think it was one of the hockey games this week.
Okay.
They found that their broadcast watching on ESPN Plus was 90 seconds to 3 minutes behind a live broadcast. And so then they were getting notifications, which this already pisses me off when I'm watching games. This happens with the Grizzlies all the time. I'll be watching it on FanDuel and I will get the score notification before the buzzer happens. So I'll know if if they took a last second shot, if it went in or not. It drives me nuts. I put my phone upside down on my couch when I'm watching a game at home, but it's egregious for these ESPN Plus games. It's a mini investigation occurring. It's an internet investigation. Nothing official, nothing serious.
What all do you get notifications for?
I've turned off almost all of my notifications.
Okay.
I get them for Grizzlies, I get them for USC football, and I get emails.
And texts.
And texts, of course.
Right.
And calls.
Okay.
What do you get notifications for?
Shams.
I get Shams as well.
Shams.
I used to get Woj.
Shams, and that's it.
I actually think I get Schefter.
Oh, eBay.
I think I get Schefter and Shams.
If something sells on eBay, I get a notification for it. But that's it.
Okay. That's fair.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I really
Everything
hate
else is text and missed calls. That's it. I did for a while try, you know what, I will do more notifications. And I was like, this is way too much crap. Too much crap's constantly popping up on my phone.
The key to being off your phone more is less notifications.
Yeah.
Because anytime you get a notification, you're checking your phone, and then you're inevitably going to do something else on your phone. So if you can stop the notifications, it stops the gateway back to your phone.
Yeah. And the dopamine hit.
I've been trying to be off this one.
Trying to get off. Don't need that dopamine.
Trying to get off the dope.
Yeah.
Just say no. Just say no.
Hashtag brain rot.
Where's Nancy Reagan? Just say no.
Yeah. Tipper Gore.
Yeah.
She would hate the phone.
Hate the phone.
Yeah.
It's the most addicting thing we have in this world. You and I were talking about the Pope earlier this week, being a Bears fan because he's from Chicago. We mentioned that he did not help the Cubs continue in the MLB playoffs, but I was reminded, of course the Pope didn't help the Cubs make it to the World Series. The Pope is a Sox fan.
He is.
We've known the Pope is a White Sox fan. And have you seen this interaction from the Vatican this week?
No, I haven't.
You have to watch. This is the Pope and a spectator at the Vatican. Listen to what went down between the two of them. So a fan in the crowds at the Vatican yells, "Go Cubs." And the Pope says, "And Perdido, you lost."
Oh,
amazing.
Shout out to the Pope.
I love having an American Pope.
A Chicago Pope. The Chicago Pope.
Chicago Pope.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this. I love
that he's a real one, and he's like, I'm a Sox fan. I'm not going to play this game where I root for both of them.
I love the Pope being an American. Yes, being an American. And being also, because just because you're an American doesn't mean you have to be a sports fan.
But if you're a Chicagoan.
Being a sports fan is a big deal. So he's also, I would imagine, is Notre Dame?
I don't know his team. It would make too much sense if it's Notre Dame.
I mean, Catholic, Chicago, like.
Touchdown Jesus.
Yeah, also Chicago, like. Big, a lot of Notre Dame fans there.
A lot of the Catholics go to Notre Dame.
Yes.
Wait, wasn't he a Villanova fan?
Oh, he went to Villanova.
Villanova.
So he doesn't care about college football.
Cares about Jay Wright.
Yeah.
Used to care about Jay Wright.
What
cares
happens?
about Jay Huff. The Pope knows who Jay Huff is. Have you? No, wait. Sorry.
Is
Jay Huff,
going to
Virginia. Bad. Wrong V. In my head. Went the wrong direction.
You know how like.
But he knows Archidiacono.
You know how most people get like an invite to, I don't know, Disney World or whatever when they win a championship or something.
Yes.
If the freaking Knicks win the title and like that, Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson get invited to the Vatican because they went to Villanova. Like the Pope's just going to start inviting. What if Jalen Brunson's kicking it at the Vatican next summer with the Pope because he went with Jay Wright and Dante DiVincenzo and all the Villanova guys get invited?
So funny.
That would be amazing.
That'd be incredible.
Yeah.
Everyone's just
Eric
hanging out at the
Paschal.
Vatican.
I bet he loves the dude who hit the shot against North Carolina, Chris Jenkins.
Yeah, Chris
he's
Jenkins.
absolutely getting to the Vatican.
Front row seat.
Yes.
He gets to see the catacombs.
I did not realize you could get that close to the Pope. Like those people are close.
It's crazy.
Close.
Yes.
Like
it's every Wednesday.
Where's the security?
Well, security's everywhere. You have to go through security to get into the Vatican.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me tell you, someone who went to the Vatican this summer for the first
tell
time.
me about
Let me tell you, you go through security into Vatican City. So you
what
leave
is the security?
Rome,
What's all the security? What's it like?
a wand and a
You think you can get
metal
something
detector. No.
Okay.
And I think there's eyes everywhere.
Is it tougher to get? Would you have an easier time getting through the Vatican with a knife or the airport?
What a question.
I feel like some airport security's been. Last couple times I've traveled, I'm like, yo.
Don't be sketch on the airport security. They're working without getting paid right now.
I know,
be nice
but
to TSA. I saw someone say, "Can I give a TSA agent a Starbucks card?" I was like, "Okay, let's not go too far." Okay.
What if they said no, but you can pay my rent?
You'd be like, actually, that's too much. Sorry. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I think it would be harder to get into the Vatican. I don't know. There's just this air of security at the Vatican. I cannot describe it. But then it also is really kind of freaky to think about if something happened at the Vatican because you're just inside these walls.
Yeah.
It's a weird place. It's incredible. It's like the most opulent. It's like
in the history, the architecture,
Versailles
how old it is. Yeah.
for religion.
Yeah.
The art, the decor, the vibe, the gold. It's wild. And then they'll try to sell you water, like Pope water.
Yeah.
Holy water.
Wait, Pope water? What?
Holy water. Yeah.
What does this consist of?
Like blessed water. I don't know. It has a price tag on it. There's a lot of money making
There's
opportunities.
price tag on
at the
water at
Vatican.
the gas station too. Like
there you go. I could call it holy water.
Yeah.
7-Eleven water.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Please don't strike me.
I'm gonna do that.
I don't mean it that way.
Put it on eBay.
Yeah.
See if anybody buys it.
Yeah. But it is fun having an American Pope. I agree. And when you're there, you walk with an aura of, The Americans are in charge.
Yeah, the Americans are running this
now. The
now.
Americans are running this.
Yep.
I can't believe I put J Huff on Villanova. I'm mad at myself.
Yeah.
That was.
What's up with that?
Sometimes in the morning, your brain just it's the V.
Yeah.
From one V
Yeah.
to the other.
Is it because he's white?
I think I just kind of miss J Huff.
You really? Yeah, you miss J. Wow.
Yeah.
You seem really sad about not having J Huff.
He had some. He would have had some fun preseason moments.
That's all we want.
He could have done a nice reverse dunk in the preseason.
All we want is a moment. All we want is a moment. We just want a moment. Our moment is Jaren playing.
And height.
Height would help.
Height that feels heighty.
Yeah, because we said we don't height. His height doesn't,
Just doesn't
feel
translate.
heighty.
And it could change. It could change. But just right now.
His three-point shot does look good, though. You talked about that. You mentioned that. His
smooth.
It does look good. It's a good form. Like.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's confident shooting it.
Yeah.
What was he, 3 for 3 last night? Yeah. Give me a center who can shoot threes.
Did you see our season win total went down?
Oh, it did? So they don't feel good about the preseason.
It was 40.5. It's down to 39.5.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about Utah and BYU in the chat?
The Holy War.
I know. That's this weekend.
Holy water, holy war.
Oh, I got you. Things that are holy.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Did you see the security issues there?
No.
There was a guy who got arrested yesterday.
Terrifying.
BYU, Utah, Holy War arrested. So there have been a bunch of threats made. Yeah. This is from Heidi Hatch. She's KUTV.
Okay.
Reporter.
Local station.
Yeah, local station.
Local Salt Lake station.
Yeah, local Salt Lake station. Arrest made after online threats ahead of BYU-Utah game. Police have arrested Christopher Justice after tracking online threats made from the account at Juice is Loose 328 on X. Yeah.
His handle is not Juice is
Well,
Loose.
yeah, that's what it is. And they have screenshots of it.
That's terrifying.
Basically, somebody said something. He said, "I'll be in LES Saturday. Any Ute fan I see is dead. Mark my words." Someone said, "Dude, log off." And he said, "Nah, anyone wearing red is getting shot."
Oh. He's been arrested.
The arrest came the same day both presidents, let me see. Investigators identified Justice as the person behind the account. He's arrested and is currently on probation following a second DUI conviction within 10 years. The arrest came the same day as presidents of both Utah and BYU released a joint video urging fans to keep the Holy War rivalry respectful and safe. Police continue to investigate and remind fans that threats of violence, even online, are taken seriously and can lead to felony charges.
It's at BYU, isn't it?
Yeah, he was booked on threats of
It's like
violence
one of the
and
nicest
obstruction of
places
justice.
you can go watch a game. They give you ice cream.
Yeah.
Because you can't drink. They give you ice cream.
Oh, yeah. That's
at
awesome.
BYU games.
Yeah, what
they
people
hand it
so
out. I
upset
doubt they
about?
hand it out during the Holy War, though, because they hate Utah. Like, that really is a true rivalry between Utah and BYU. All right, last but not least, Rosa, before we get out of here and into the rest of our fun-filled Thursday, Kim Kardashian was on the Call Her Daddy podcast.
Yeah.
Did you ever listen to the Call Her Daddy podcast?
Not anymore. They're trying to make her like Barbara Walters.
Yes. Good
Rather
comparison.
than, I mean, yeah, they're trying to
She
make
gets
her like
everyone.
They're trying. Yeah, I mean, she industry plant.
gets
Like it's not like an industry plant
everyone.
because we've known about her since the Barstool days. Like the podcast blew up there.
Yeah.
and it was very sexual and I mean, very very sexual.
Yes, it's been quite the change.
And a lot of details about her sex life. And since Spotify paid her $1 gazillion, yes, they have tried to make her a serious interviewer.
She's had in the last few months.
Is it working? I don't know. I don't hear about her podcast as much anymore.
I see it all the time.
Okay.
As a woman, I feel like the algorithm pushes. I watched almost every clip of the Shonda Rhimes of
I don't know who that is.
Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, How to
Okay.
Get Away with Murder, Bridgerton.
Okay.
Big time writer, director, producer. She did a really extended. All of them are extended interviews. She does a good job of getting people to answer interesting questions
So
about
she is
themselves.
good.
And I actually thought Kim Kardashian, I learned something watching this interview, and it wasn't just a puff piece. The Kim Kardashian interview pulled me in. I was
Yeah.
just going to skim through it. Through it, and Kim Kardashian was in the news for other reasons this week that we won't talk about because CJ's not here, but Skims had a new product. I don't know if you saw it. We won't talk about it on this show.
Yeah, they did. They launched with Nike, right?
Well, that too, yeah.
Oh, I don't know what
They had
else they
another
did. I have no
project.
idea.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
But she was really open and sometimes too open. So people got mad because she talked about how she doesn't know what a carton of milk costs. Like, the context
Yeah.
was she was asked about how much she spends on glam every year, so hair, makeup, products, whatnot. And she explained that, like, if she's filming her show, they pay for it, so she doesn't have to pay for it. But she thinks that it could be around $1 million a year. And then within that conversation, she said she doesn't have a real good tally on what certain things cost. Like, she'd like to know what a milk carton costs.
Yeah,
And it was just a throwaway statement. But the headline becomes, Kim Kardashian doesn't know what a carton of milk costs. And want to know my answer?
Why would she?
I don't know what a Lamborghini costs because
Yeah.
I will never be buying one.
Right.
Or I guess I should speak into existence. Maybe someday I'd be buying one. But
Kim
Kim
Kardashian-
doesn't get her own groceries.
Yeah,
Breaking news, I don't think Kim Kardashian's at the grocery store. And if she is, she's at Erewhon in LA, which is the uber expensive grocery store. And so
Yeah.
she wouldn't know what a normal carton of milk costs anyway.
No, yeah, she doesn't. She can't go in a regular grocery store. Like Kim Kardashian
Yes.
can't go to Kroger.
No.
Like she's. Yeah, there's no chance. So of course
I
she's
don't
not
know
gonna.
what a Birkin bag costs
I
because
will-
I'm not looking to buy one.
I will bet you Taylor Swift has no idea what a carton of milk costs.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't go to the grocery store, but she can't. They can't go
Hot
to the
take.
store by themselves. Yeah.
Hot
So of
take.
course they have no idea what that costs. Yeah, that's.
I thought you would find the Kanye stuff interesting, though.
Yeah, I've seen some of it. I don't know how much of it I like 100%. I feel like there's a truth somewhere in the middle of some of this.
Sure.
Yeah.
I thought from, like, in terms of what was the ultimate breaking point, what I gathered was him speaking ill of her mother, her sisters was big, but then she described, like, one of his episodes was she came home and they had 5 speaking of Lamborghinis, they had 5 Lamborghinis and they were all gone. And she's like, where are our cars? And he just said, I gave them all away to my friends. Like, that's a tough thing to
He is
deal with.
notoriously known for doing that. Like,
Yeah.
he's very generous with his money. So there's a thing yesterday, like DMX's like manager and uncle said, like when DMX passed and they didn't have money for his funeral, said they called Swiss Beats, who was with part of the Rough Riders, called all these people, and they were like, nope, can't do it. And he said it was reported that this record label or whatever paid for it, and he said no. Kanye West paid for all of it, paid for everything at his funeral. So giving away
Generosity can come
Lamborghinis
in
is
the middle of
not
an
like
episode, a mental health crisis.
it absolutely is.
Absolutely,
That
it
checks.
can convince you to do it.
That absolutely checks. That checks.
You know, I think at the end of the day, like, she was open from a standpoint of she doesn't have regrets. They have 4 beautiful children out of it who she appreciates, and she wanted to be able to be a good mom. And when you are in a relationship that is that chaotic, it can be difficult to be a good parent yourself. I just hope those kids are in therapy.
Yeah,
like, truly.
He is one. It's just it's insane. This is for anybody who's like in a relationship or getting married. If you're with somebody and you wake up with them every day and you have no idea what mood or is about to happen, like there's no level of consistency, like you've got to get out of that.
And if that person shows no inclination to want to help themselves, and she alludes to that. And again, you never know because there's 2 sides to every story, and then there's the truth.
Yeah.
But I know someone who is married to someone who has bipolar disorder, and they work together as a unit to try to figure out the best constant, medical therapies, psychotherapies, drugs, treatments, lifestyle adjustments, whatever it may be. And if you are someone who is dealing with a mental health diagnosis, the first step is that you have to be willing to do something like that. And it sounds like, at least in periods of time, according to Kim Kardashian, that was not the case.
Yeah, he's not willing to. Yeah.
And I guess he hasn't talked to the family in months. He put Northwest on his hate list. And Cam. And again, please, I hope the kids are in there. Like, if you're on your dad's hate list, that's a tough place to come
They got
from.
off that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were recently, I think,
removed.
At least like a month ago, they were together.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids were with them, I think, in Spain or somewhere, Japan or
But it was an interesting listen. I've now listened to the Kim one. I listened to the Shonda Rhimes one.
I may listen to it.
I listened to the Cardi B episode that was last month. Brittany Snow's episode was interesting.
Who's
Aisha
that?
Curry's episode went crazy viral.
I heard the Aisha Curry. I heard some of that stuff that went.
Listen to the whole episode.
Yeah.
It was a very normal conversation.
Who is
between
Brittany
2
Snow?
women.
I don't know who that is.
She's an actress. She was in Pitch Perfect. She was recently in that Hunting Wives show that came back.
Okay.
Isn't that her? Yeah, Brittany Snow. Yeah.
She's had some other super famous people on there. They give her everybody.
Yes, Kid Cudi was on it. Demi Lovato was on it. Renee Rapp's episode was good. Gwyneth Paltrow's episode was like, there's infinite people who have sat down on this show.
This is the new late night talk show.
Yeah, and it already has, like, the Kim Kardashian episode from yesterday is already at 2 million views.
That doesn't surprise me. Kim doesn't talk a ton, like sit down interview stuff. Like she doesn't do sit down stuff.
No, and you can see her working in real time.
Well, she's
she's comfortable. Like she was asked about Tom Brady, and Alex Cooper does a really good job of giving them outs. Like she'll make a game where you can either answer this question or do this.
Yeah.
And one was like, how serious were you with Tom Brady? And she just shut that off immediately,
Yeah.
which just made me more curious about how serious she was with Tom Brady.
Yeah, and I heard her say that she's had guys, she has guys that have shut things off when it starts to get close because they don't want to deal with
Kanye.
Yes. Which
fair.
Totally fair.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like the
totally
more
fair.
time that passes,
Yeah.
the more that like dissipates a little bit, but he'll always be the father of her children.
He's always going to be the
gonna
father.
around.
He's always going to be the father, yeah.
All right, that'll do it for today's show.
Good
Thanks,
show.
Roser. Great show. Glad it worked this time around. We'll be back
we
tomorrow.
worked. We actually got on the air today.
It'll be a Friday. We'll have another Grizzlies preseason game to get ready for. Grizzlies Heat tomorrow night in Miami. We'll do our games of the week in college football and the NFL. Lang Whitaker will join us. It'll be a good Friday. We'll see you then. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.